hearing his voice.
I
know from experience, okay? The motherfucker's high as a kite every time.
He is.
If you think, oh, no, he's not, he's just tired. No, the motherfucker's high as shit right now.
I'm telling you, he's got that tired voice, too, like you said. I'm telling you, Ben is exactly right. That guy, Kurt Angle, is on more drugs.
He could fool people. If he could kick the somas, he could fool people, because you can't tell when somebody's just on Lortabs. The only thing you can tell is maybe they're in a better mood than usual, or they're moody, like easily irritable or whatever. Somas, though, that's when you get the slurred speech. That's when you get the eyes drooping and all that.
There is no doubt in my mind, and there's no doubt in a lot of people's minds within TNA that guy has some serious drug problems. He's got numerous injuries, but he doesn't admit it. And
the thing is, now more than ever, he could take a nice break if he needed to. They've got the horses to pull the train. They don't need him. I mean, they need him in a sense because he's a great worker and a big name. Right. But it's not like the numbers are going to fall in the toilet without him. They got enough big guys now, but they don't need him right now.
Hey, Scott, I want to compare it to Vince McMahon, and here's one last story before we go. There was a party, a post-WrestleMania party, that was held, obviously, after WrestleMania, post-WrestleMania party, right?
Really?
So, basically, the deal here is Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon were not at the party, and a lot of people feel that Vince, although he didn't show it, backstage, he was slow. We'll call him slow after the match with Bret Hart. And it's, let's just say that a lot of people thought that, Vince had been injured at WrestleMania. He was back at the TV tapings last week, but I don't know if he was overseas, but,
what are you implying?
Day. Basically, I'm implying that he wasn't at the post-WrestleMania party, and that is not the norm, as he's been there in past years, and a lot of people had figured that, that he suffered some sort of injury at WrestleMania. And that's what
if you're thinking he's fucked, a concussion could be the same thing as, because you could have like a drawn-out look in your eyes, and obviously you'll be, so that could be. But what was I going to say? Oh, we didn't even talk about it, and we don't have enough time to really get into it. But you've seen that the Sahorian trial came back up, right? The steroid shit with Linda McMahon's Senate run?
Yes, I did. That
could be a fucking mess for her.
I know. As far as, and we didn't talk about this dude, is Bill Goldberg. It looks like he's going to be back for next year's WrestleMania. Looks like, he's open to doing a match, and let me tell you something right now. If WWE knows, and obviously they do now, that he's interested in working a match, he will, without question, you'll see Goldberg in a WrestleMania match next year. Who it's against, I have no idea.
I know he was campaigning to wrestle Steve Austin, and Austin responded on his Twitter saying that he would like to wrestle Goldberg one more time. It won't be that, but I'm just saying.
Right. Well, we'll have to wait and see, but obviously they want to do, there's going to be a WCW-themed Hall of Fame next year, and basically the deal is Goldberg will probably do the Hall of Fame and then work some sort of WrestleMania match when it's all said and done for next year. So we can look forward to that at WrestleMania 27.
That's
Goldberg,
man.
Yeah, Goldberg.
Remember the last time he was at WrestleMania? Do you remember who he wrestled and what happened?
Was it The Rock?
Yes, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. Oh, you said The Rock or Brock?
Yeah, The Rock. Wow.
Yeah, it was Goldberg. It was Goldberg and Brock Lesnar with Steve Austin, special ref. Bro, the crowd, they wouldn't even let him lock up. They were booing the shit out of Goldberg and Lesnar the whole time, bro.
I remember
the whole thing. It was a disaster, man.
Yeah. One last thing is we talked about Triple H. Triple H has got a neck injury. It's nothing that's going to keep him out, but he's being kept off live events. He's going to work TV tapings and pay-per-views, going to be kept off live events. And one last piece of relationship news, Bobby Lashley and his girlfriend, Crystal.
Yes.
Also split up, and she posted some Twitter messages and basically wished him the best of luck. So
I could tie into that a little bit. Bobby Lashley was supposed to be on the Strike Force on CBS card this Saturday, but he got pulled off. So he's not on there anymore, but he'll be fighting, I guess, soon. I don't know. The next one?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. He came out and wrote a blog and basically said that he was sorry that the fight got pushed back, and I think he said something like October, dude. It was the next fight. I don't know.
Probably the next big one, like not a shitty Strikeforce Showtime challenge or whatever. But the other Crystal Lashley thing that was funny was like the whole gimmick they had right when they left TNA. Now they're split up and shit. Like she was the bossy bitch that was.
Yeah, I know. It is weird, dude, that it ended that way. All right, so that's it. Guys, if you want MMA news, go over to MMAnews.com. Matty B, what do you got over there for these guys, man?
We got Strikeforce coverage this Saturday. I do it myself, so you can. You're in good hands. I'll take care of you. UFC, I wrote some columns, good stuff to read on Anderson GSP, We got a bunch of new staff writers, so we got a bunch of exclusive material, a lot of videos, interviews, all that crap. Just a bunch of exclusive stuff. One of the biggest sites online for MMA, MMAnews.com.
Let me hit up my boys in the chat real quick. I see you guys in there. Kerry, New York City, Killer Joy, the One Man Dynasty, Marky Mark, DX3000, Boone, what the fuck? Watch Impact. Atlian for life. Killer Joy, Wild Bill's in there. Boone, Cena Matt Technician, Fire Boone, Not Nice is in there. Marky Mark, DJ Thriller 1287, One Man Dynasty, Genetic Jackhammer, The People's Champ. I don't know, you guys are too fast for me. Red Knight, Kimiyoto, T-Bone. Acer's in there. Thanks for modding as always. Raven Flock. No phone calls tonight, guys. I promise you next week we'll do live phone calls again because those are always entertaining, man. We get some fucking wild characters up in this bitch. But, all right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday night, 7 to 9 Eastern Time. Same place, same time. If anybody knows any web designers, please email me, webmaster@ProWrestlingSpeech.com. I really want to relaunch WZROnline.com, so definitely shoot me an email. Any questions, comments, webmaster@ProWrestlingSpeech.com. For Matt Boone.
That's me.
This is Ryan Clark.
That's him.
Saying see you next Tuesday night, 7 to 9 Eastern Time, WZROnline.com.